Well, we're on our way to go drop off that Cadillac up to my mom's house, and I will also be picking up a 51 Chevy 3600 truck, which you'll see here in a second. As you can see, we're on the trailer, heading back. We just got on Highway 58 here. Truck's riding good. That's what it looks like going down the road. Well, we're at Willamette Pass. Ski area's over there. And of course I picked the, awesome time to come get the truck. Freak snowstorm. Awesome. Should be a nice slow drive down the pass. Well, here goes nothing. Dropping back into the valley. Now it's rain instead of snow like it was 20 minutes ago. Truck's still there. Yep. And here's the progress for first day of working on it. Got it cleaned out. Got most of the cardboard out. All over the ceiling, and got the gas tank out, and the filler, and the seat frame. Now I just got to take the seat trim off. And then start on the sheet metal work. And some items I found in it. 1989 Pepsi can. I'm assuming same thing on the Bud Light. And that's it. So today we're going to work on unbolting the front clip to take it off essentially as one piece. We're going to have to remove all the bolts down there and all the bolts over there. The key thing to remember when you're working on something that has extensive rust is don't be surprised if while when turning this, see all these cracks that are coming through here, where you can basically just it'll probably do that most of the way up, but we only have these 3 bolts here to take out. And then 3 more on that side, and a few up front. So I decided it'd be better to start by taking the doors off. Don't have too much rust on the hinges where they bolt into the cab there, it's not too bad. And obviously we got to replace the glass in it. They're not in too bad a shape. So for today, I got the radiator out. I got the latch plate taken off of there. And I got the doors off. And tomorrow's Father's Day, so I may or may not get out here and work on it some more. We'll see. Never forget to disconnect the wire.
That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, now the fun part will be getting the motor out.
Yeah.
It won't be too hard though.
Are you gonna buy a new motor?
Yeah.
What about the horn?
More than
Are you gonna get a new horn?
money.
Alright guys, so you're probably wondering what's been going on, and I'll show you. Aside from working full-time and just now getting some time off. Got the rack cut off the back of the truck. Got the doors the rest of the way off and ready to start getting them worked on. Of course, the cab is off of the frame. Frame's over here. I've got the front end ready to come off. Just a couple more bolts. And cut the rivets off there. And the rear diff is already gone. And there's my replacement fender for this one, because it's cracked and broken. So we're going to get rid of that. And then I've gutted a lot of the inside. Go with new gauges. We're gonna weld over all the holes and smooth out the whole dash, get rid of the stereo hole there, and we'll get some new chrome for the inside. And of course we'll have to redo the headliner and all that good stuff. We're not gonna put the gas tank in the back. It'll get rerouted into the frame toward the back there probably. And then the next thing to do will be to roll my C10 rear end and front IFS in here to get it mocked up once I get this front end out. And we'll go take a look at those other pieces. Alright, and here's the other pieces. Full IFS front end. And the rear end, the matching rear end off the same truck. And then the fuel tank that we're going to use. And then here's my mess of spare parts that go with it. Got the drive shaft, the whole thing, steering column. There's my spare grill that I'm going to cut apart and use. And a brake pedal assembly, and a throttle pedal assembly, and the emergency brake assembly all there. So that'll definitely help out with the swap. Okay, so it is January 1st, 2014. As you can see, I have the rear diff off the C10 lightly under the frame. I still have to have mounts made. I have a buddy of mine that's hopefully going to be putting those together for me. And of course, obviously, it's not under there perfect. I'm going to move it around a little bit. But it actually looks like it's gonna fit almost straight off. Like I said, I'll have to have mounts made. And we'll have to move these here for the fenders. I'll have to move them up an inch or so. It's definitely, with the C10 suspension on it, is definitely going to sit higher. But it's also going to be more, I guess you could call it, able-bodied to be used as a truck. it is being built to go to an auction and be sold. I'm not keeping it for myself, but I'm going to be building it as though I was keeping it for myself. So we'll go from having all this old drum brakes and I-beam axle on the front to IFS and newer suspension, front and rear, newer brakes. We're going to do the disc brake conversion for the back as well.